The Tsay Keh Dene are a Tsay Keh people. Tsay Keh means people of the mountains, and the Tsay Keh Dene have territory in the Omanika and Rocky Mountains of northern British Columbia. The Tsay Keh Dene have watched over and managed this land since time immemorial and have unextinguished Indigenous rights within their territory, including those enshrined in the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, or UNDRIP. UNDRIP recognizes and affirms human rights standards for Indigenous peoples, including their right to self-determination, cultural and land rights, natural resources, environmental protection, and the requirement of free, prior, and informed consent. The Tsay Keh Dene's right to practice their culture and Indigenous rights in a meaningful way is being threatened by natural resource extraction within their territory and the resulting cumulative effects. Cumulative effects are the sum of changes to the environment caused by the combined past, present, and potential future human land uses and natural disturbances. For the Tsay Keh Dene, the cumulative effects of historical and ongoing forest harvest, large-scale hydroelectric development, mineral exploration, and mining activities are noticeably impacting the lands, waters, and species within the territory. The Environmental Stewardship Initiative is working to quantify the risk to the terrestrial and aquatic species and ecosystems on which the Tsay Keh Dene rely. The Environmental Stewardship Initiative is a government-to-government collaboration between the Tsay Keh Dene and the province of British Columbia to assess the cumulative effects of natural resource development on valued ecosystem components in Tsay Keh Dene territory. The collaboration is building trusted information about moose, caribou, grizzly bear, marmot, forest biodiversity, and freshwater fish and their habitats. Where appropriate, Indigenous knowledge and Western science are being integrated to more holistically understand the current condition of these valued ecosystem components and better evaluate how they're being impacted by cumulative effects. The information generated through the initiative will be used by Tsay Keh Dene Nation and the province of British Columbia to collaboratively make informed decisions on land management and use within the territory. Without careful and effective landscape-level planning and enacting changes to current management practices, the valued ecosystem components and Tsay Keh Dene territory may become irreversibly impacted. Both Tsay Keh Dene Nation and the province of British Columbia have a role in decision-making, environmental stewardship, and joint problem-solving in Tsay Keh Dene territory. It is about collaboratively understanding the current condition and risks to valued ecosystem components, developing solutions to mitigate the effects of natural resource extraction, and implementing strategies to protect, manage, and monitor the cumulative effects acting on the ecosystems on which the Tsay Keh Dene rely. Tsay Keh Dene Nation and the province of British Columbia are pursuing landscape-level resource management planning that seeks to integrate and balance environmental protection, Tsay Keh Dene rights, and economic interests. Recommendations developed through resource management planning may include the establishment of protected areas, increased protection for riparian areas and other sensitive habitats and watersheds, and implementing forest harvesting strategies that will mitigate impacts to wildlife and their habitats. This shift to landscape-level planning and improved management of lands and resources will require government-to-government cooperation and collaboration, including new forms of shared decision-making. Tsay Keh Dene and the province are unified in the aim of protecting the flora and fauna which the Tsay Keh Dene people depend on for their way of life, while also creating sustainable economic opportunities for the nation. This will ensure that the Tsay Keh Dene can meaningfully exercise their Indigenous rights, today and into the future.